this is Amy Figueroa, otherwise known as Coach Amy 2.0. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you are able to join me today as I express to you a little foundation work about what we do here with Coach Amy 2.0. So what is 2.0 anyway? Well, when you look it up by definition in the dictionary, 2.0 is the next best level of or version of something that it could be. So Amy 2.0 would be logically the next best version of myself that I could be. And my goal with you as we work together would be to bring out that next best level of yourself that you can be. And you deserve that and you owe that to yourself. Wouldn't you agree? The human body is a collective sum of its parts, right? Mind, body, and spirit. Well, true essence is when all of those components move together and function as one. And so that's my goal, to help you come to a mindfulness and an understanding of those three things that are existent. We can say we're not spiritual, okay, but the truth is you have an energy body. So it's not a bad idea to get in touch with what that means and what that feels like to function more appropriately or healthily in that way. Our body is our body, as you know, so it's this little vehicle that gets us around life, and it's important that we take care of ourselves. It's important that we nourish ourselves with proper nutrition, water, rest, and even the people we surround ourselves with. It's important that all those things are healthy so that we can flourish. And then, of course, our mind, which I always like to call the mouse with the microphone, or our ego, is definitely a place that if you can learn to take command over by using the law of attraction or disciplining yourself to think positively of yourself and of your future, your body, your vibration is going to rise up to that occasion. So without further ado, let's look a little bit closer into how we can accomplish those things together. So let's jump into a little bit more about the foundation work that we're going to set. We're going to set the tone with this foundation work so that you get a better understanding of my style of coaching, but also understanding that when you build a home, right, for example, you're going to build a strong foundation. So this is called our foundation work here. When you look at the life wheel, life encompasses everything: relationships, our career, our spirituality, our friendships, our environment. All of those things can have a very strong influence, and do have a very strong influence, as to how we go to business in life every day. So when we live a life that is fulfilled and relatively balanced, though nothing may ever be always at 100% at all times, when you have that balance in life, it helps you to feel accomplished, to understand where you have things that maybe need a highlight to be brushed up on. And so the life wheel exercise is something that's going to help you take a personal evaluation of where you're standing in all of these topics in your life. And I can tell you something without a shadow of a doubt: seeing is believing. You'd be surprised when you bring all of the moving parts of your day-to-day down into action and evaluate that for yourself and find out where you're standing in these areas. It really does help you understand where you may be suffering blockages, where you may be overshooting the mark in other areas, or maybe why there's certain areas in your life that are severely lacking that people nag to you about that you can't see. So this is not a one-size-fits-all exercise, I should note, but I can say without a shadow of a doubt that it works for everyone. People ask me all the time, what is my favorite thing about coaching? And to be honest with you, it's a tricky question because it's not one thing or the other. But the one thing that I can say that I enjoy most about the work that I do is helping others come to a really strong and empowered sense of self-worth. Because often we look outside of ourselves, or we even identify ourselves by our accomplishments as to what our level of worth is, how many degrees we have, how popular we are, if we're doing well on the job, whatever the case may be, is you have to be able to give that to yourself every day, because people come and go, things come and go, jobs, fall off at times. And the most important thing that you can ever do is give yourself the gift of self-love. And I know that sounds really cliche, but it's the truth. And the one thing I can say is that you always know what you know. It's your decision every day, the way you get up and where you want to calibrate or where you want to turn it up, in terms of your vibration. And the universe will conspire to mirror back that energy. Well, in winding down and concluding, I just want to thank you so much for spending time out of your busy schedule with me here today. This was a little introduction into the world as to how I'm able to come forward and help you in your life, in your day-to-day. And some of those practical ways that can be done is through private coaching, group coaching. I'm also a certified spiritual coach, as well as able to do special guest speaking seminars, workshops, and symposiums. I value and appreciate your time. I look forward to working together with you. I look forward to us leveling up our game as 2020 approaches and coming into practical ways that we can actually put our hand to the plow, get the work done, and live the best life that we can achieve or imagine. I would be remiss not to ask you to like, share, subscribe, certainly pass this information forward to anyone that you feel would benefit from it. Once again, today was by way of introduction, and we're really going to get into and jump into a deeper dive as to how you can level up your life, how you can 2.0 your life. And you can reach me by visiting my website at www.coachamy20.com. Also, you can reach out to me directly anytime at amy@coachamy20.com, as well as follow me on Instagram at coachamy 2.0. Thank you so much for spending the time with me today. Love and light to you and your family.